They never came. Not when the doctors whispered the word cancer. Not when the treatments burned through her veins. And not when she sat alone in a sterile white room, waiting for someone who would never arrive. But that was fine. Ellie Langston had always been the disposable daughter. The quiet one. The unremarkable one. The one her father barely acknowledged. Her mother barely tolerated, and her brother, Liam, barely remembered unless he needed something. So when she walked out of the hospital after a year of battling the disease, alone, alive but different, she decided to return the favor. She started with her mother. Susan. The woman who once said, "I just can't handle seeing you like this," before vanishing into her country club social life. Ellie sent an invitation, elegant, handwritten, irresistible, to an exclusive spa retreat. Susan, vain as ever, arrived promptly, expecting luxury. Instead, she found herself in a glass-walled suite, where the temperature steadily dropped. The doors wouldn't budge. The thermostat was locked. Ellie watched from the other side, sipping tea as her mother's breath turned to mist. "This is what it feels like, Mom," she murmured through the intercom. "The cold, the loneliness. The way it eats at you. But don't worry. You'll live." Barely. Susan survived, but she would never be the same. The frostbite took her hands. The cold took her spirit. Next was her father, Richard, a man who built his empire on ruthless efficiency. When Ellie had called him from the hospital, voice weak from chemo, he had said, "I can't afford distractions, Eleanor." So she became one. With precise calculations. She fed false reports into his company's system, subtle at first, then catastrophic. Stocks plummeted. Investors fled. His legacy crumbled in his hands. The last thing he saw before security dragged him from his own office was a news article plastered on the lobby. Screen: Ellie Langston acquires Langston Industries. For the first time, he had no words. Finally, Liam, her golden child brother, whose only text in a year had been, "So sorry, hope you're good." Liam had a weakness, his perfect reputation. So she shattered it. It started with whispers in the right places. A scandal fabricated from just enough truth to make it believable. A forged paper trail. A well-placed recording of him spewing casual cruelty about their families. Cancer-ridden embarrassment. By the time it was over, his job was gone. His friends had vanished, and his fiancée had returned the ring. Ellie didn't reach out. She didn't need to. They all knew. She wasn't angry. She wasn't bitter. She was just done. And for the first time in her life, that was enough.